Hello everyone, this is Miriam and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a quick pick a card reading on the weekend ahead. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you are getting ready for a big weekend ahead, go ahead and pick this one. Remember that tarot is either your spirit guides coming through to give you advice or your subconscious mind speaking through to help you with life's ponders, and either way that is healthy and you're in the right place. So today we have the Ink Witch Tarot deck. I got this on Etsy a while back. This is the tarot deck I'll be using for all of the piles, and then each of the piles have their own corresponding oracle cards. We have the Spirit Cats, Power Thought cards, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and Cosmic Cat Wisdom cards. I have a lot of cat cards. You'll learn this about me. I'm kind of a cat lady. All right, so just focus on either the crystals, the decks, whichever pile is speaking loudest to you, and we will see you in your individual readings. Bye-bye. Hi, pile one, and if you picked this pile, this is going to be all about your weekend coming up. Look at these cute cards that you picked. Here are your tarot cards to start. I'm going to go ahead and start with those, and then we will make our way to your oracle decks. The weekend for pile one. Okay, here we go. All right, pile one, we have four cards that popped out. We have the Nine of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so pile number one, what I'm seeing so far in your tarot reading is that you're a little bit anxious about some traveling that you're doing this weekend. And maybe you lost a little bit of sleep over it already. It's a traveling that is going to bring maybe some changes that you're afraid of. Something about your health. You're going to go find out something about your health, pile number one, or something that maybe the traveling itself you're worried about maybe is bringing up some worries about your health in general. Okay, well, let's look and see. I'm not sure how to shuffle these. They're huge. Let's see what these kitty cat wisdom cards say. Sorry. As I knock this camera around. Let's try these this way. Oh, probably like 2 or 3 of these for pile number one. Okay, we got 4 jumped out at us, so let's make some room here. Improvisation. Okay. Okay. Okay, pile number one. I'm starting to see a big picture here. So You're making this trip on your own. I don't think you're used to doing that. I can relate to this reading. I don't like traveling by myself. I know I'm supposed to be this independent woman, but I just don't like to do it. Okay, so your guides want you to take a closer look at something. The little mouse also can be a symptom or a signal or a symbol. There we go. Of health. Okay, the microscope or the I can't talk today, you guys. The magnifying glass is also something that you're taking a closer look at. Something that you're cautious about, that you're worried about. I think the drive is making you nervous that you're doing this by yourself, that you're finding this out on your own, and that it could bring big change. Okay. Also, that it could be something about your health that's worrying you. The travel itself could be bad for your health. You might be worried about catching something on the trip. I know I do that if I'm going to be stuck on, like, I don't ever ride on planes, but if I did, I'd be like, ew, I have to sit next to all these people and they're going to have germs and I'm going to catch something. That's going to ruin my whole vacay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so improvisation, just just make it up. Are your guides telling you that just go with it, just go with the flow? Yes, you're always good to be cautious, but your fears I'm seeing are deeply unfounded in this reading, y'all. Okay, and I just want to make sure that that's abundantly clear. Your guides want you to make sure that you understand that this is something you have to do, but it's not something that's going to turn out catastrophic for you. Catastrophic. Cat cards, get it? All right, so those are your messages, pile number 1. Please try not to worry. I think that everything is going to be just fine. This little card just popped out for you. The moon, good, good. Okay, so this, to me, a lot of times speaks of illumination and things coming to light and realizing things that are hidden in the shadows and what they really are. I honestly think y'all are going to be just fine. Okay, and your guides are saying the same. So please don't worry. Everything's going to be just fine. Safe travels to you that are traveling. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you or readings you would like to see in the future. Always like and subscribe to my channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hello, pile number 2. So if you picked this pile, this is your reading. All about what to expect for this weekend. So let's go ahead and keep that one out. I have a feeling about it. But we're also going to go ahead and just start with your tarot. My goodness, already off to a good start. Pile number 2 as far as your guides coming through. Okay, interesting. Pile number 2. Oh, 4 of Wands. This weekend you have a social event coming up. Uh-oh. That's giving you great anxiety. What's going on, pile number 2? What's happening with this little party that you have to go to? I can see it's thoroughly freaking you out. Let me get a sense for this. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, pile number 2. You just remind me of me with your social anxiety you got coming through these cards here. Because we've got the 9 of Swords, this tower moment that you're either, looks like you're worrying about. I think this is some kind of a celebration you've been looking forward to for a while. And if something doesn't go right, or specifically something goes wrong, it is going to just devastate you. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Okay. So fear the unknown, pile number 2. And look, this one popped out as well. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Yep, you got like this big party coming up. You're worried that something's gonna go wrong. And your guides are telling you what? Let's look and see what your guides have to say. Is this sphere grounded? Okay. So this is a teachable moment, your guides are saying. So what that's saying to me is that whatever you've got coming up, this big party, I'm feeling like wedding vibes, something that requires like a ton of planning, DJs, money exchanges, stress, some of it always falling on one person, like a matriarchal type person, like the poor mom figure that has to take care of everything. I'm getting that vibe as well. But this is a teachable moment. Your guides are saying that, yes, you're nervous because you've never done this before, okay? But all of these things that you're worried about are normal stress that everybody feels when they're taking an undertaking like this, okay? And so they want you to know that you don't need to worry, that anything that goes wrong, still just take it as a teachable moment, okay? A lesson. Oh, look at that. And they're saying that luck and good timing are on your side. So see, pile 2, don't worry about it, okay? There's also some numbers in these cards if those mean anything to you, okay? But I'm seeing lots of 8s, lots of 4s, and all of that means all good things. Pile 2, especially with luck and right timing, it looks like everything's going to magically fall together. None of these things that you're worrying about is going to take place. It's just that normal stress that somebody feels when they're taking something on like this that's new. That's all. All right. So overall, positive stuff, pile number 2. I hope this makes you feel better. Have a good weekend and take care. Hello, pile number 3. So if you picked this pile, then this is your reading. All about your weekend that is coming up. So let's go ahead and start with some tarot. All about pile 3's upcoming weekend. Now we need about 3 or 4 cards. Oops. For pile number 3. I want to shuffle this to death, so pile number 3's weekend ahead. The King of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Cups, okay, and 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's all seeming pretty nice. So here's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I am seeing some vacation time that you've saved for, that you've looked forward to, okay? And with the King and Queen of Cups, obviously I'm seeing you buy some water, okay? But also seeing that you've done some great judgment calls on getting this all ready to go, okay? And so I'm seeing a wonderful weekend coming up for you, pile number 3. So let's just get some Power Thought cards just to reaffirm any of this good stuff that's coming through for pile number 3. I just need a couple probably. I am willing to let go, yes. And I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Excellent. Okay, so pile number 3, what I'm picking up for you is this very assured, very wonderful, very positive trek this weekend that you're taking by some water. Maybe you're going to go fishing. That could just be metaphorical. Maybe you're going to go swimming. Also could just be metaphorical. Maybe you're taking a nice little trip someplace warm, like to a beach, someplace romantic. You now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. That speaks to me of somebody that's come a long way. Maybe you've been planning on this for a while, but see all these little protective eyes looking out for you. I see that this is a well-earned break that you're going on and that you need to just accept and enjoy. This says right here, it is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Excellent. So this is something that's been a long time coming, y'all. And super proud of you, pile number 3. It looks like you're living large and you deserve it. And then willing to let go, just being able to enjoy this time off. If we look at this card, it says, I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. So you are really ready to leave all this stuff behind, pile number 3, and just go enjoy your vacay. Looks like you've got the means to do so. You've got the time. You've made the right judgment calls. And so now is the time to sit back and reap those wonderful rewards that you have earned, pile number 3. So with that, enjoy your weekend. I wish nothing but the best for y'all. If you liked this reading, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments on how these resonate with you and also ideas on what you would like to see read next. We'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 4, and if this is the pile you picked, this is going to be your reading for your upcoming weekend, whenever it may be that you stumbled upon this. So let's start with some tarot for pile number 4. Pile number 4 is weekend. Okay. Knight of Swords, Strength, 5 of Pentacles, and Justice. This is a general reading, but I am getting a weird jury duty feeling for some of you. I don't know when that's going to happen, but sorry if that's the case for you, pile number 4. But a lot of times with Justice being where it is and being coming up on a weekend and all of that, it looks like maybe you might have just found out you have some jury duty coming up, or jury duty is going to put some kinks in your weekend, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because jury duty doesn't usually happen on weekends, does it? Anyway, but I'm starting to get a feeling that you've got some sort of obligation coming up this weekend that you'd rather not do, pile number 4. Something along the lines of something that you're obligated to have to do legally. Maybe you've got kids that you're co-parenting, or your parents are co-parenting, and they're kind of taking you on that in-between trip for the weekend. Maybe they're trading hands, or trading kid duties this weekend. Let's see. The Knight of Swords is also showing that there's going to be some swift communication coming into you this weekend. You're strong enough to handle it. It's nothing catastrophic. It's just not anything you want to deal with this weekend, pile 4. So I apologize that that's probably not the news you wanted to hear. But yeah, sort of that like outsider looking in. Everybody else is having fun this weekend except for me. I'm feeling that coming in for pile number 4. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our spirit cats and see what they have to say to you about your weekend. Let me need 2 or 3 for pile number 4's weekend, please. Okay. So this one popped up on top. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Unique Meat Helix. He was always a little different from the other kitties. At first, he felt lonely and alienated. He even considered trying to blend in to be accepted by the other cats, but this could never give him the joy that being embraced as his true self would. So he took his uniqueness with his beauty, his spark. He alone could twinkle the way only he can. Miraculously, many kitties around him threw off their normal disguises and began to sparkle in their own ways too. Their world became dazzlingly diverse. So embrace the freak within and remember outsiders are in. Okay, so it seems to me that even though you have this unique situation coming up from this weekend, making you feel a little bit alienated from your peeps in the sense that you want to enjoy yourself, I'm getting a sense that this is a unique situation and there's something unique to be learned from it. So if you've got something that you're obligated to deal with this weekend, try to look at the uniqueness of the situation of like, yeah, I'm the only one having to do this weekend with these people that are around me. We're all unique together. We're all in the same boat. There's something unique and special to be learned about this. And then this one's also calling to me for you. How? Okay, so meet Zephyr. She is flexible, flowing, and gentle like a light wind. She intuitively responds to the rhythms of the world around her. When a door opens, she walks through, easy as a breeze. When the door closes, she circles eddies and finds a window to slip through. She blooms with the spring and knows how to let go with the fall. She is change and she welcomes change. Her strength comes not through resistance, but through perfect flow, like a river sculpting the rocks, finding and making the space to keep moving. Yes, okay. So as you can see, pile number 4, even though this isn't exactly what you wanted to do this weekend, it looks like you're on the right path towards learning something new, learning something unique, and actually learning something about your fellows that are going to be around you during this time. They're going to learn things from your strength. You're going to communicate effectively. And I think overall, just take it as a learning situation. And I think you'll be glad that you participated in whatever it was this weekend that you had to do. Okay. All right, that's my messages for pile number 4. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please leave me comments if this resonated with you. If there's readings you'd like to see in the future, please let me know. And as always, like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care.